has very vividly demonstrated that it is no danger to Russia at all. Because no matter what agreements and rules Russia breaks, NATO does not react. Even when very, very seriously provoked by Russia, NATO does not react. Now, the border of Russia and NATO grew 1,340 kilometers bigger in 2023 when Finland joined NATO. Congratulations, I'm really happy for you people of Finland. Honestly, that was a very smart move. And Sweden, which does not have a direct border, but like the sea. So Putin, did he say anything about escalation? Did he nuke these countries? No. And to speak that Putin attacked Ukraine because NATO was expanding, it was a provocation or something like that, is total BS. Because despite our heroism, despite the fact that we all want it and we deserve it, nobody in NATO seriously wants to take us. We know that, Putin knows that, you know that. In 2014, when Putin attacked Ukraine, Ukraine was neutral. When Crimea was annexed, Ukraine was neutral. When Putin attacked us in 2022, when he was bombing cancer hospitals, we were not in NATO at all. So do you know the only reason why Putin does not want Ukraine in NATO? Because he understands that he will not be able to attack us then. He knows NATO will never attack him, even when he badly, badly deserves it. And I have shared on X an article of a very, very smart man that I love reading his works, Peter Pomerantsev. I'm sure those of you who follow Russian propaganda, you might have watched some of his videos. And he is definitely a great person. And he wrote an article addressing the people of the United States to some extent, where he says that it is like when you stand against bullying in Ukraine, you stand against bullying in the United States. If you want to stop violence in Ukraine, it will be a consequence that you will prevent lots of violence cases in the United States. If you fight against mafia, you fight against it everywhere. But if you close your eyes to various crimes and pretend they are not happening, you invite them to your homes too. It works like that. If you do not stop an offender from doing something bad when you have an opportunity, it will come to your home. It works like that. Standing against bullying anywhere on this planet makes this planet safer and more protected against bullying. So by trying to demonstrate it's none of your business when, like, I don't know, a criminal is stabbing a woman next to your doors and you can actually at least call the police, will not make you a happy and successful person. Because, well, I believe there is God. Even if you don't, there is something in your brain and in your soul that will change after that. Aggression appeased is aggression amplified. And I am very proud, honestly, of the achievements that the Ukrainian armed forces did with those limited resources, with all the efforts not to let Ukraine collapse, but not to let Ukraine be defeated, and not to let Russia be defeated, which is insane, because Russia turns into a big North Korea, and now we will have a big North Korea in Europe. Congratulations. Yes, I think it is highly possible that Ukraine will build its own nukes. And I will tell you, if I were president of Ukraine, I would start building it in 2014 to have it. I won't use it, but you will know I have it, because it doesn't work like that. Honesty, reliability, heroism is not like supported, is not acknowledged. Okay, what I hear quite often is that you are great people, you are brave people, but unfortunately there are not enough things that we can help you. Stay strong. I like it how people, you know, sometimes even from the best people I receive like emails, please don't get struck by missile, I will feel sad. Do you think it's okay? How do I feel when I get a message like that? It's just like, I know the person means good, but it's not okay. Just like, I don't want to think about myself that way. Or when I receive a message like, it seems like we have abandoned you guys, but you stay united, you can do it, you will surprise the world. Yes, we can do it. We don't have a choice. We will keep doing it. But I cannot tell you that I'm happy with all this happening. I do think like I liked it, and I saw that that yeah, but just like don't tell people, I hope you won't get stuck by a missile today. It does not make a person feel happy or optimistic, honestly. Or some people telling like, I'm surprised you're still alive and vlogging. It's so cool. Don't accept it as normal that like, oh, you're Ukrainian and you're still alive. Wow. And that is really cool. And I think it's just like insane. So by appeasing evil and demonstrating that you can like listen to everything, and you can like okay, there is like many leaders actually tell us, thank you so much Ken for the coffees, you know, like many people often say that we can do nothing because Russia has nuclear weapons. We can do nothing because Russia is big. But then, how will you stop others? How will you stop others people deciding what happens? And you know, when I was reading this ridiculous tweet of Musk when he says like, oh, Zelensky has a sense of humor when he says that Ukraine is an independent country. And one person said that that I wish all of your Tesla factories were taken by China, like nationalized by China, and we will see what will you say like. We will say, oh, are you weak enough to take them all back? Then you are a loser, Musk. Because if we let, like, I did not like all of his words, like when he, at the very start, when he was supporting Ukraine, but I did not like it when he was saying like, Vladimir Putin, I encourage you on a bet or something like that. And Ukraine is at stake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even if it's